it was again my second transfer. So I was with another sister who'd only been out for 6 weeks as well. And we were in Bedford. But the previous transfer, we had been teaching this Nigerian guy named Gabriel. And he was my first, like, really, like, solid investigator. So it was really cool. We were teaching him at his house about the gospel of Jesus Christ. We were on baptism when his sister and his friend walked into the house, and were just like walking through the living room and heard what we were talking about. His friend Olu just like pulls up a chair and starts asking us all these questions like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, why are you talking about baptism? Blah, blah, blah. He didn't know who we were or anything. So I said, okay, we're on Gabriel right now, but we're going to set a time to meet with you like tomorrow. And just, because he's kind of more ahead than you. So we're just going to, like, catch you up. Is that okay? And he was like, yeah, that's fine. So we met with him at the library. And from his questions in the lesson with Gabriel, I kind of thought he was out to prove us wrong. We met with him in the library. We taught the restoration. And when we got to talking about the first vision, he just was, like, speechless and said, that really happened? Like, I've never heard about this. Why have I never heard about this? And so we just bore testimony and felt the Spirit really strongly. And then gave him the challenge to read from the Book of Mormon and pray about it. And set an appointment for a couple days later. And the night before, we were calling to confirm that appointment. And I said, Olu, have you read what we gave you? He said, yeah. I said, what did you think about it? He's like, we'll talk about it tomorrow. So I thought he was going to, like, lay into us. But we were at the library because we couldn't meet him at his house. We were waiting for him at a table, and he comes walking up and just sits down in silence. He just looks at us and says, it's true. And me and my companion were just like, yeah, it is. He's like, I read it and I prayed about it and it's true. Like, this really happened. And I knew that I had a testimony of the restoration. I definitely wouldn't have gone on a mission without knowing that, but that moment, I just, like, it really became real to me, as it became real to him, as someone who'd never heard of it before in his life explained to me how real it was to him. It was really cool.